Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Nick.
And I'm Jacob.
And together we are the
Shonen Bros.
And today we're going to be reacting to Spy X Family, Episode 9.
That's right. And it's getting a little bit spicy in these last couple of episodes, especially last one, because, now that we're actually meeting Yor's brother Yuri, we know that he's an actual, government informant. He's I don't want to say he's okay, I will say it, but he's basically a torturer for the government, right? He's trying to find spies and rat them out and provide national security, all of that. And it's very awkward that that he's now in the home of an enemy spy, which is Twilight, and which he doesn't really know. But, he came over because Yor and Twilight are now married. Well, I'll say Yor and Lloyd because that's what Yuri knows him as, right? And, but Twilight definitely knows that Yuri is some sort of government agent. He suspects that he is, a torturer, spy, informant, whatever it is that his title is called. But, at the end of the episode, we got Yuri suspecting that something is very weird between Lloyd and Yor. And so he basically told them, kiss right now, just to prove it to me that you are married. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah. So that was a big mess up on their part, Twilight and Yor, because they kind of showed they were nervous to be around each other, which if they were married for a year, you wouldn't really do that.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be endearing more. So obviously drunk Yuri was very
problematic.
I guess, but also kind of suspicious of them because they kind of messed up. So he said, kiss right now and I'll leave you alone and all that. So obviously, Twilight had the inner dialogue, and Yor wasn't really expecting him to commit. So now they're probably going to do that kiss so they can keep their cover in front of Yuri. And also, I really want to see Yuri's interaction with Anya, just for the simple fact, for two reasons. One, to see how he likes Twilight after seeing his daughter, but also Anya reading his mind and being kind of because she'll be able to figure out who he is as working for the secret services and being pretty much trying to hunt Twilight, right? And which is kind of funny. It's like the whole family is just a big mess.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's Twilight's obviously a spy, and then Yor's an assassin, and then pretty much
Anya the psychic.
Yeah, Anya the psychic. It's everybody has a role that they're playing to get their mission, except Anya. Anya is just a kid. She was just experimented on, and that's kind of reason why she's like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But everybody else has a role that they're playing, which is kind of cool. So, kind of going off that, I don't know if we're gonna see this episode mainly, but I'm curious what Damien's father is involved in to be, to to be investigated in an important operation, right? So I'm very curious on that as well, because they've only really mentioned the father and see what he looks like, and then obviously met his second son.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of all we know about him, but I'm curious on why this operation is so important, and what this guy is involved in.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of something. So obviously Twilight's mission is to get close to Desmond, right? Damien's father. And because he's some sort of government official, someone important in the government. But I just realized now that you definitely know that Yuri is a government informant or torturer, spy, secret service, whatever, again. But now that you know that, maybe you can actually get close to him. And does Yuri know Desmond? Does he interact with him at all? I don't know. Maybe you can get close to him that way.
I mean, maybe, yeah, but either way, this could really either go really bad or really good for Twilight because of the interaction with his daughter and Damien already, right? Which that can go really bad or really good, considering now we know that like Damien kind of has a crush on Anya. But also for another simple fact of Yuri being the brother of Yor, which again they're married. So and also they Twilight has a daughter. So maybe he'll be less suspicious of Twilight, and they could get along really well to the point where taking maybe it kind of exposing to the family what he does for work, which probably won't happen just for the simple fact of how protective he is of his sister from it. So I highly doubt he's gonna tell Twilight.
Yeah.
But just even like a little bit of information will go a long way between them, and even just friendship alone. So I guess we're gonna see how this all is going to play out between all the relationships that are a part of Operation Strix.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this episode plays out from here.
Yeah, but yeah, guys. So with these, Spy X Family reactions, they have been getting a lot of support recently, and which really means a lot. So if you guys want to see more Spy X Family reactions, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified when we release new content. Also, make sure you guys click the link down in the description down below of all of our social media links, as well as comment down below what other animes, openings, or endings you guys would like us to react to next. Thanks for all the support. Really do appreciate all of you guys. And now, let's get into Spy X Family, episode 9. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is where we left off.
Yep. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, buddy. Get that W. Bruh.
What?
I've never heard of that. Alright, yeah, she needs to calm down.
No. Dude, what?
She,
Okay.
It's kind of funny. She kind of talks like Anya a little bit when she's drunk.
Yeah. Oh, what the? Oh, did she cut Yuri with the fork?
Yeah. Oh shoot! Is he gonna?
Bruh.
Okay.
What is that?
Wow. Come on.
Great placement of the opening.
You know, it'd be perfect there.
What?
An ad placement right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just add 'em.
All right, mission 9. Show off how in love you are. Of course, flashback.
A flashback. Look at this man.
Yeah. Dude, this show better not go all Attack on Titan where it goes like a flashback every time something interesting happens.
Hey. I don't mind flashbacks.
Yeah.
Hey, huh?
What?
That's a little weird.
Is he gonna stop them? Oof.
Dang, he got
Just
bodied.
slap him across the room.
He got
Dude, what?
That's me right there.
Yeah.
That's me.
You wake up. Huh? What's going on? Huh?
All right, back to bed.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Bro.
Dude, now they're both drunk. She slapped him again.
He slumped. Bruh. Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
getting significant blood loss now.
Dude
Yeah.
at least has a concussion.
Yeah. One's bleeding and the other one's drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he knew he had a daughter.
Well, no, he said it last episode, I believe, but I don't think he was listening. Well, I mean, to be fair, they're both tricking each other, so.
Yeah. Oh. He was about to say he's gonna execute him.
Yeah. So based on this interaction, we know who the smarter investigator here is between them two.
Yep.
Smart. Yeah, smart.
Yeah, he's making sure he didn't place anything. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in his mind, he doesn't really have a real family.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, now he kind of does. It's just not really real. But I'm sure it will eventually become real to him.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
god, bruh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude,
This man
you
is.
are bleeding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I knew it. Yep.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, if you could do that.
Yeah, okay. Was she about to tell him that,
Yeah,
she's an assassin?
Yeah, she was about to say that you're an assassin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he suspects you a little bit.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
He just has to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, he might just figure out that she's an assassin though.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so it might not be what he expected, but if he did figure that out, I bet he wouldn't really say anything because that doesn't really interfere with him.
Especially that one.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay, dude. Dude, please do not tell me we're not getting another gauche from Black Clover.
Yeah, I don't think it's maybe that extreme, but
No, not yet.
nope.
Yeah, he forgot he was drunk.
Yeah. I mean, Twilight would have figured that out anyway. This just shows you that Twilight's one step ahead of them, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, exactly. You're literally face to face to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're going a little too deep into it, but
Yeah. Oh, if Yuri looks into their bank accounts, maybe it'll be suspicious that they have two different ones.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, bruh. Are we about to get it?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Okay, buddy.
What?
Dude,
Wait.
it's Lloyd and Frankie that are in disguise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Frankie is
I
he
mean,
goes over the top.
yeah, when he acts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh
a
yeah,
big.
I guess this is a good. Yeah, this is a great way to figure out if she knows whether he works for the Secret
exactly.
Service or not.
She is a yeah. She would not know. I don't think. Yeah. That's a big brain play.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't know though? Like, because you can't take her to the station. Oh.
Yep. Oh my gosh, bodied. Ooh, okay.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Lamau. Dang.
Okay, buddy. Removing the bug.
Yeah. I mean, that could be somewhat true.
Hmm.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on. Yeah, he's gonna crush it. Good. As he should.
ああ、さっき取ったゴミですよ。結婚1周年の記念日に何もしてなかったですね。
Oh yeah.
だからもともと喧嘩なんかしてないってば。
Ending the day off school with a W.
Cake.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So that was
All right.
I will say that was a really good episode. That might actually be my favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I really like this episode. For the simple fact of just kind of, for me, character development. This episode kind of going into first off with Yuri and his suspicions of Twilight and the whole, obviously them about to kiss, and then
Yeah.
Yor had to get drunk in order to do that. Like showing their, like, I guess in quotes, love for each other, right? Which I think for future reference will become actual love for each other, and caring for each other in the future, because it's already starting to develop now, as you could see, even just little subtle, like the way each person, each one of them responds, and especially at the end there when like his mind thinking of when Frankie even said like, hey, you feel kind of guilty about this, don't you? Like doubting her, and then like he thought about, and then crushed the cam and threw it away.
Yeah.
Because he somewhat now you can tell cares about her in a sense, and even vice versa with Yor, because when he interacted with both of them there, she was like really like being like, I will defend them with, and even against you people, right? So I thought that was also really, really cool.
Yeah, so it definitely seems like they're both catching feelings for each other, and Frankie is like, you try to keep it separate, keep your feelings out of it. This is a mission, it's your job. This is not like your real family or whatever, but I think Twilight's going to start thinking that way, where it's going to be his quote-unquote real family, right?
Yeah, kind of like going off that, he was even like kind of being envious of Yuri and Yor, their relationship. Like he's never really had a family.
Oh yeah.
And now kind of having like a daughter Anya, and then now a wife Yor, and then with Yuri in the picture, right? And mainly not really Yuri, but mainly Yor and Anya. Like he's gonna start really loving them as if they were like really married, and Anya was his actual kid. Because usually, and this happens a lot with like actors, when they fall in love, like say in a movie or something, they have to show emotion. They generally date in real life. That's usually what happens, and this is kind of like the same thing too. Like they're both like have a separate mission, like one being an assassin, one being a spy, but they're gonna generally, I feel like, fall in love with each other, and to me, that actually is probably going to help them even more, in my opinion. I feel like conveying the love for each other more genuinely will help with the mission. But at the same token, it might mess with the mission a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So there's definitely pros and cons to actually falling in love with each other. It's just how you handle the cons, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, but it's Spike's family, man. I gotta say, with just the I like kind of honestly the characters so far, I really have not disliked a single character in the show. Like I like every character in my opinion.
Yeah.
That they really introduced as like a kind of like a main or even a major side character, even with just like the like kind of like weird in villainous, like in quotes, kind of like expressions from Frankie in some episodes. I find that quite enjoyable, actually. The little enjoyable nuances that he adds to some of the like I guess operations that he gets involved in with Twilight sometimes, especially with like when they were at the castle and he was being like the villain. thought that was really funny. But even like yours is like, I guess, sensitive side, and just like kind of her being unsure of things, and as well as being a wife and all that, I feel like is really, really cool. And then as well as Twilight's composure, his awareness, but also his vulnerable side is kind of to start reveal to us a little bit, just because of like I'm guessing his lack of family, like that he didn't really have compared to what Yuri and Yor have. So and then obviously Yuri being that little twist of being part of the secret police, and kind of like trying to take down spies, ironically enough, which is Twilight, like his main target. So I kind of like the way the story has been tying in so far, and it's like there's no reach, what I'm saying? It's not like a reach or anything, like the story has been following so far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll ask this. Do you have a favorite character so far?
Honestly, it's I don't know. For me, just because of the composure and everything, I really like Twilight, even though it's like the main protagonist. But I don't know, he's just very enjoyable to watch. Very endearing. Like I really like those kind of characters that not really necessarily put up an act, but are very good at kind of showing true emotions in a way where it's believable, even if it leads them like actually meaning those emotions one day, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention like how aware he is of everything, like that, like even within this episode of him being like aware of Yuri being part of the secret police by off a story that he told, which was a lie, and as well as like him trying to see if he put any like cameras or any type of audio in his house, just that level of awareness. And even Yor like putting a listening in device to see if she actually knows about Yuri, or if she's like kind of like very unaware. And I don't know, I just like characters like that are like very aware and really cool and calm and collected, but also have a somewhat of a sensitive side. So what about you, Jacob? Like who's your favorite character so far in the show?
I don't know if he would be my favorite character, but a character I really like would be Frankie, because obviously in the couple episodes that we have had him, because we haven't had him in every episode, but in the couple that we have, he's obviously the comic relief character, the funny guy, the guy who over exaggerates things. I just really like his character a lot.
Yeah, that's valid. Those kind of characters are always good and adds a little spice to the show, makes it a little more enjoyable. Yeah. Also, makes it like kind of the pacing to me a little easier to watch on any show with the kind of comic relief characters. So, Frankie's definitely a big shout as well. But yeah, guys, Spy X Family, man, honestly, so far has been so enjoyable for us. We really have been loving this series so far. But yeah, kind of leading up to next episode, in the comments down below, who so far is your guys' favorite character? We would be kind of interested to see kind of who you guys like to watch in the show so far. And yeah, guys, if you guys want to see more Spy X Family reactions, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified when we release new content. Also, make sure you guys click the link down description down below of all of our social media links and give them a follow, as well as comment down below what are the animes, openings, or endings you'd like us to react to next. Thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate all of you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.